It's a rainy, inky, horrible day today, and I cannot wait to start drawing. I cannot wait to start moving that ink. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's do some drawing. Come join me. Well, good morning to another very, 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 very wet day in the UK. Down in the south of England where the sunshine shines. Well, not this time of year. It's just rain. Kind of monsoon rain today. But we're going to do some inky rain today. And we're going to get straight into it. Today's nib, for those who always ask me what my nibs are, there you are, close-ups, 3D, woo, 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 look at that. And we are going to start, We're going to start with a beautiful sound. I've got this idea for some kind of dancing animal. And in the usual way it might end up to be a cat, since I'm in cat mode for my book. Let's just make it into a cat. Let's just have a go and see what comes up with. Beautiful. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to work on my line. And I've had a lot of people talking about my rather messy line, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about the fact that I'm trying to get this thick, and then this very crisp thin. And that's what for me is exciting when I'm doing this type of stuff, that I get this lovely kind of thick and thin throughout the drawing. And that is what really, really gets me excited when I'm doing ink. In fact, when I choose a nib, quite often I choose something that's some kind of dynamic shape, that's like some kind of spear or something. But actually, it works out like these type of nibs here. They actually work out quite constantly being a much prettier feel to it. Sorry, my fingers are a bit slippy now with that ink. So I do find that things kind of can be a little bit deceiving with nibs. Sometimes the kind of thin, straight, boring nibs can actually be the exciting nibs. They can actually be the ones that just set fire to a drawing, you know. It's just like, wow, that line is just, oh, you know, that type of feeling. And we all get those feelings. We all get those feelings of excitement when you do a line and you just think, oh man, like that line there I just did with that eyebrow. That's just delicious, you know. Now, please forgive me with all these cat drawings at the moment. I am in the middle of a book, and I am kind of a little bit kind of obsessive about things at times. I start thinking about, well, what about little kind of drawings around there where you put your number, you know? Oh, did I forget to push? And you forget to You know, like where you put in like the numbers for the pages and stuff. Maybe I could put a little drawing down there, and you start getting really so over the top excited about things, and it's all kind of to a point where it's kind of like it's like not realistic, you know. It's like I want to give this guy a little bit of a crazy look to him. I want to give him a little bit of a mad kind of grin. Woo! And that's nice the way that comes down like that. Because that gives me this feeling then that this mouth is going to come down. See, that's nice. See, the problem with the way that I draw is I like to be excited when I'm drawing. And when I do get into a line or something, I get really kind of driven by it, you know. And sometimes like I'll just sitting there thinking, well, maybe I'll draw like a dancing cat or something, I don't know. Or a dancing animal or whatever it was I said. And now I'm starting to I can't control what I'm going to draw. It just gets so ridiculously excited by things. And I start to kind of just wonder where my mind would take me if I just let it go. Let's thicken up that line there. Give it on that grin that just seems to need to a bit more thickness down on that far part. I'm going to give him some little kind of oh, I like him. I like him a lot. Oh, he's got a nice feeling to him. Just giving that nice kind of fluffy feeling to the side of his face. Whew! He's cute. Now, my mind is just saying bend his back round so he's got some kind of dancing pose. It's like forcing me to get back on track. Otherwise, I'll start drawing bloody giraffes and stuff like that in the background or whatever, you know. And there's those little fine lines. Beautiful nib, this. Oh, this is a very, very, very nice nib. So I'm going to try and get that. Oh, that's nice. That is so, so nice. Oh, that is feeling so delicious. Right, let's get in there now. I kind of like the idea of something around his neck, like a necklace or something like that, you know. I'm going to kind of give him a fist as if he's kind of really, really excited by his dancing. So what I do with a lot of these drawings is, when I'm doing the book, is I will draw and draw and draw and draw. Some things I will try to maintain. Today I'm drawing this, now draw that. Today I'm drawing that. And let's see if I can bring in some kind of scarf. And then when I lose control and I get all excited and I start drawing, whatever I shouldn't be drawing, and then I end up with loads of drawings that I really, really like, but were probably not planned. And then what I do is I kind of get into a point where I start to put them around as little indents around the book, Right, so I'm going to bring that back in through. And try and bring in a kind of like a bit of a two-tone feeling there with him. That's nice. And that'll give me a little bit of a variation then on his body colour. That's nice. So as I'm drawing, I try to concentrate on each little piece. For example, there the arm is too thin on that line, and that kind of keeps me concentrating on certain areas rather than getting too wild and excited about everything around me, which is quite a common problem. Sometimes you get kind of so taken away by what you're doing is that you kind of forget, and that's just a me problem. I don't know if you have the same problem. You get too excited and you just start drawing all crazy stuff, but that's definitely a problem that I have. I start thinking, right, today I need to draw a cat who's riding a bicycle, and I think, right, sit down, and I start drawing weird creatures and monsters and that's just part of the excitement of being an artist. It's just one of those things. And I love it. There's his paw coming in there. I'm a little bit sniffly today. I hope I've not got a cold coming, that's for sure. I hate having a cold. Well, who loves having a cold, right? Just putting in. You can probably hear the rain bashing on the window as I'm drawing. And it's a real beauty to just to see this picture come together. It's a lovely feeling. I'm gonna get these little scarf coming through there. give it some nice circles. Polka dot scarf. When was the last time you saw a polka dot scarf? Hey, I got a polka dot scarf. Just looked up and saw that. This scarf actually has got little bits of glitter in it, and sometimes it can look so pretty. That's to come up nice. Lovely. Now I've got there's something else to do with this other arm, and this other arm is, I've got this space here, and my brain's going, put them, do something there, you know. And I might listen to myself. I don't always listen to myself. I like that. I like that a lot. That's come up really lovely. Nice. No, I'm going to put another little tag, the other part of the scarf in there, just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension to it. Lovely. Now, because I've kind of got very short space here, I'm just going to give him a little kind of bobtail. Maybe that's what his name is. His name's Bobtail Jack. Bobtail Jack the dancing cat. Bobtail cat. Bobtail Jack the dancing cat. Bobtail Jack. Right, I'm going to have to remember that. And again, that's just to kind of contrast with this, with that lovely scarf that he's got on. It's so cold today. Miro's just sleeping. He's just been sleeping all day. He woke up, had some breakfast, and then went back to sleep. Usually he's jumping around like some kind of kangaroo or something, you know. I wonder if kangaroos jump around like that when people aren't looking, you know? Or do they just do it to show that they're lunatics? Who knows? Yes! Good choice, Kieron. Good decision. Bobtail Jack is looking mighty fine. Woo! Look at you, Jack. Now, as you just, did you see what I just did? Sometimes when the nib, like there, it's got like that. Sometimes when it's not drawing, sorry, I didn't see that blob on it. Sometimes when you're drawing quite fast, the nib kind of bends up that way. And when I'm drawing and I find that the nib's lost shape, I turn the nib over and I push it back down on the paper to bend it back into shape. And then if it doesn't, you draw it again, doesn't work, bend it back in, turn it over, bend it, like that. Draw, turn, bend, pushing down on it. And I you'll probably see me doing that sometimes with some of these nibs when they get a little bit bent out of shape. I have to bend them back into position. That's come up quite lovely. Let's just get a little bit more of that color divide. Get some more of these stripes coming on in there. And as you're drawing, feel that line. You'll feel like when you jump or something, you know, or when you punch a bag or something. You'll feel the same going through your arm. You feel that kind of energy going through your hand. You know, I almost kind of feel like sometimes like when I was younger and I used to watch guitarists playing, and they're playing a note and they're going, well, I kind of feel like that sometimes. You can feel that coming through with your pen. Lovely. Right. Now, about there. I've got this idea for him to have a bottle of soda. I'm not going to draw a tin of soda because basically a tin looks, well, it looks stupid, you know. What is it? It's just a square little, but a bottle's always kind of got that nice kind of elegant feel to it. And I'm going to put a label on it. Give some little pretty patterns on it. And I'm going to draw a donkey on it, just so that nobody feels it's like any weird alcohol. So it kind of looks a little bit more kind of childlike in a way, you know. In fact, just to make it a little bit prettier, let's change him into a zebra. It's zebra juice, that's what he's drinking. And if anybody says, hey, is he drinking alcohol? We can say, nope, he's drinking zebra juice. And you can take that in any way you want. You can take it as zebra pee if you want. That is lovely. Lovely. Let's give it a kind of a level in there. So we can see how much zebra pee he's been drinking. Anything to say that it's not alcohol. Ooh. Lovely. There's our label coming down there. And I'm going to write fun juice, so nobody gets any, and draw some clouds there so the zebras fly in. That's how powerful this fun is. Well, that's definitely one that's going to be in the book somewhere. It'll be all painted up in colour and looking spondicious. If spondicious is a word. Spondicious a word? Sounds good. It sounds like a good word. It's a spondicious drawing. I'm sure it's a word. Spondicious. It's kind of like splendid, but more. Right, now I've got to go back and darken this up a bit because I'm going to lose his beard. Do you see how it's working there? Oh, it's come up gold. Damn thing. So he's come up really quite nice. Bobtail Jack. And then he's on the dance floor. Let's give him some lights coming in there. There's some dance lights coming in. Ooh, disco lights, baby. So, before we finish, we have a quick look and check how we're feeling about our drawing. How do we feel about it? The balance of it, everything. You just check over and see where you are with this. All these stripes. We've got stripes on his arms, see? Got the stripes on his arms. And somebody's going to write to me and say, "Hey, Kieron, your cat's got no stripes on his arms." That's actually come out quite nice. I'm quite pleased with that. I kind of feel like a little bit more weight on that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ooh, that's come up nice, hasn't it? Very nice. I'm pleased with that. So this is Bobtail Jack. Bobtail Jack. The dancing cat. Bobtail Jack. Yeah. So there's another drawing for you for today. Really quite a nice funky one. He's on a dance floor and he's dancing around with his zebra juice. I'm every cat, it's all in me. You know, that type of thing. Oh dear, I just sang on video. Dear, 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 dear. Too much zebra juice. That's the problem. No, I don't drink. I don't drink. Even zebra juice I don't drink. I'm a water, tea and coffee kind of guy. And hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. I absolutely love hot chocolate. I'm one of those type of people, if you're in a cafe and it's all cold and you've just gone in somewhere, I love to have a hot chocolate. It just kind of it just seems to look outside and see all the cold going on. And that is me, Kieron Siemens. And you have been watching me draw. You have been watching me draw. Oh, it's bent again. You have been watching me draw Bobtailed Jack, the disco cat. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of fun. That was fun and funky, I think. Well, that is the end of today's drawing, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was a great bit of fun. I loved the way we started off and we were thinking about this and thinking about that, and we didn't know what we were going to do. And then all of a sudden I had this idea to sweep the back. And as soon as I bent that back, I was like, oh, yes. Yes, we're on the home run. That just gave it that drive. You can imagine like a nice lime green and pink spots on his scarf, and yeah, it's really cool. I'm really pleased with that one. So thank you very much for being with me today. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me, and come back for more. Don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate you if you subscribe. If you like it, if you've got any questions, if you just want to say hi, send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I always try to reply to everybody that sends me a comment. Okay, so thank you very much for Bobtailed Jack. It was a great day. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again very, 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 very soon. Bye-bye.